Hello, and welcome. My name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. Make videos about that. This is a What Sold video. It's been a while since I've done one like this. Let's get started. So if I remember right, it was 31. So this is going to be the rest of Saturday, so past noon all the way up to now. It is almost 900. Let me verify here in a second. 902.80. 31 sales. So it is 836, 837 in purchase price. So that is about like 26 bucks average. Let's get to the second page and get to the ones I need to get first. All right, phase 4. This is a Blu-ray. It should be in here. No. Got to talking to oh, I already have it in a box. I still have a bunch of CDs that need put away. So this is a newer one I got not too long ago. It would I believe it was in a sourcing live stream. If not, then you get to see it now. But I do remember saying it because this is sealed, right? But everything else is in here. $60, 60. And if anyone can actually hear the music, probably won't be able to pick it up too much. It's that King Crimson 2-disc set that I have. They're right there from December 4th, 2001, Center for the Arts, UB, University of Buffalo, Amherst, New York. Hopefully, it's probably going to get demonetized anyhow, even if it picks up a slight melody. And for some reason, YouTube, when they pick this up, when I play these, they always say it's like some sort of Latino something from like Venezuela. Like, that's not it. Far from. And a lot of people will probably know King Crimson from 21st Century Schizoid Man. That's King Crimson, amongst a myriad of other things from the 60s and 70s. All right. Los Infantes Interrobus. D37. Criterion Collection. Repeat buyer. $14. We've past couple days, or past little bit, they picked up a couple other criterions. C29, we have Pickwick, The Wizard of Oz. So for this, I'm just trying to find something that has a shiny on it, so I can quickly narrow it down. Not all the time, but a lot of time. Wizard of Oz. This should be fairly easy to see. But now I will just start looking for what it's called. There's Crystal Gale. See? So I'm trying to find the shiny. This one shows it's sealed, and I can't see that shiny on it. But Wizard of Oz. $12. So I'm doing a video like this as opposed to live because I've had quite a few comments, like 5 or 6 different comments in regards to trying to mirror the image when I'm live so people can read the titles. That's the primary of those comments. I'm like, well, this is a large enough sales day to where I can just make a video. Definitely large enough. If it was like a regular 400 sales day, 300 plus, 400, something like that sales day, then that probably would have just been live. But there's plenty to go around here. We have a book, or there's a couple books. And why does Federal Reserve does not have a book box number? Because I've had this one for a little while. Unless it's one I read, but I don't think I recently listed it. Anyhow, B54. All right, this Mighty Mac, as in Mackinac Bridge, as in Mackinac, Put in Bay area. So this book right here, $30. Now I have to find my bin for that other book. But D1, Tales of Terror. Tales of Terror, $10. I had this one for a while. That's this Federal Reserve book for $22. All right, let's get to these other ones. Let's go with the VHS. I listed and it was sold like that. All right, Night of the Living Dead, Star Classics. Nothing really spectacular about it, right? It's just a different rendition. And this was, so it got put up for $19.99, which means that it would have been probably $17 maybe, but I listed it and it was gone. So it was $19.99, it would have been put on sale, but before it got even put on sale, it sold $20. This one might be down here. Yeah, I think that other one is in that other bin too. I mean, it's a bin like this, so as soon as I spot it, and it couldn't have gone too far. But that is a Pontiac G6 Haynes repair manual for $25. Let me get a pair of sunglasses. There's Costa Del Mar. Costa. You haven't really, I don't think these are them. No, those are Viceroy. See them. Alright, these Costa Del Mars. These are K. CAYE. $50. 50. So right now this is basically getting into sunglasses season. I mean any season, sunglasses season. Oh, my cat Monkey wants out. Meow. Come on out, Monkey. Come on, let's go this way. Pink Floyd. Little combo right here. Yep, gonna be on the bottom. So this is Division Bell and Echoes. Right here, I saw. Division Bell and Echoes of Pink Floyd. 18. So when I get done with this and the edit and the packaging, I already have the truck loaded up quite a bit, like the entire truck, minus like a little bit on the floorboard. Is packed or filled with steel and stuff. I got to go, just steel basically. Go take up to this yard locally, and then there's a new yard I'm going to go to. When I talk to him, his name is Fenton. When I talked to him, he's like, "Yeah, I can give you some better prices." So we talked on the phone. And I think he said better prices when I told him that I micro scrap. So, I'm more meticulous about what I take apart. So I got stainless. I'll take them up to number 2 and lesser copper. the circuit boards primarily, red Brett, a lot of like the miscellaneous stuff. Try to like clear out a bunch of stuff that I have. Be like, hey, these are the things I find. This is how I clean it up. If you're going to pay more than the other place for XYZ, I'll just bring you in a whole bunch of like prepared steel. If I can make a little more money on you or from you with that kind of stuff, I'll bring you that, and then I'll just take Painesville Recycling. I'll take them like the junk steel and the insulated wire and the miscellaneous mixed aluminum and stuff. So fairly busy day, so I got to go take that load and go sell that, the first one, and then come back and pull up and load that up and then go to the other place. All right. Andres Vollenweider, C25. So scrapping has, eaten up a little bit of time. However, even if I were to monetize right now, and if I had 1,000 or 1,100 subs, YouTube's only a couple bucks a month. I can make plenty more scrapping. So until like somebody's YouTube channel hits 10,000 plus, you're not making good money on YouTube. It's just there. It's like if somebody came by and just put a quarter, tossed a quarter in your window once a week. That's like how much YouTube pays at the much smaller channels. But this here, I've had this for a while. It's signed a ticket stub, $20. So I have to do what's right for me. And then all the editing, that takes time. Like this video is already... I can't see the timer because the white reflects off of here onto the phone. 16 minutes. So if I'm going to edit this down, it'll take time to do that. It's going to be software edit. But I don't have a bunch of time. The Barcays. Too hot to stop. C33. Well, there should be two. Well, there are two. They're right here, actually. Barcays. These two right here. $30. 30. This Mozart one coming up is C28. Of course, the bottom box. So for this, shows here that I have two of them. So I'm going to try to find something that has two. Right here. Sealed. $13. It's Mozart. Again, more Cleveland Orchestra. This Don Agni doesn't sell as well as some of the others, like West and Most, I think his name is. The Most sells quite a bit better. But if you look up Cleveland Orchestra and CDs, there's some that are going to be your kind of bread and butter range like this, and then a lot of them are 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks. I live up here near Cleveland, so I find quite a bit of them, quite a few of them. All right, 13. Gotta get a tape. The Kinks. All right, this Kinks. Everybody's in showbiz. $45. International. So I'm still kind of milking that estate sale buy from October, November. I still have that Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. That 4 series sealed first U.S. print. Sealed. Of Wish You Were Here. It's like $1,000, $1,100 or something. All right, Angel, Pride and Prejudice soundtrack, C38. This is not King Crimson. So I was watching one of those AI-generated music channels, and it's like 1980s nostalgia music in the mall, right? So it's all this AI imaging, and some of those are really interesting to look at. You're like, oh yeah, that's what the '80s look like. That's what the '90s look like. What have you? But so they go toward this record store, and it's Cindy Laupier, Cindy Laupier, and it's a picture of Madonna. Okay, it's AI slop, right? C38, Pride and Prejudice soundtrack. Number one. Oh. So here's another Cleveland Orchestra. I was looking for Cyndi Lauper. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice soundtrack. $25. Oh, goose. You wanna have fun. Let's see which one of these. So this is disc 2 of this one right here. Success! The Osmonds. C36. Success! The Osmonds. 43. They just don't wanna. They just don't wanna. They just don't wanna. D12. National Geographic. Prehistoric Predators. $11. D7. What's the name of it? Then and Now, Christina Ricci. 14. D46, Sesame Street. Another one of those nods at kids' movies and VHS. The Sesame Street, $22. So not all of them, not all Sesame Street, not all Blue's Clues, not all Thomas, not all Clifford. If it's kids, take the time, stop, take it off the shelf, scan it. A lot of them, more over than not, are worth at least buying to sell for 10, 12 bucks, sometimes even 20, 30, 40 bucks. 22. You were the first to be the last. Wherever you go, I'll be with you. Last hurrah for chivalry. Yep, last hurrah for chivalry. $9. I had it, got a picture, listed. It took a while, but it sold. Basically, anything like at a little bit over $7, you're able to make double digits in cents. $8 obviously more, $9 a little more. If I have something that's listed, if it eventually sells for $7.50, then so be it. But I try not to get that stuff, but if I end up with a big lot of something, and if it does stand a chance to sell, I'll list it as opposed to getting 6 cents at the exchange for it. Spend that little bit of time getting a picture and listing it. And sometimes you get something that's listed for $20 and it just never sells for 3 years, and it should sell. And that's when I'll do the calling. And my big sale starts at the end of June. The bigger sale, which will run for maybe, I just have to look and see on when the 4th of July and when that day, so I got to figure that out. Usually the one in the middle of the year is typically like 5-6 days, and the end of the year is usually like 8 to 10 days. Then after that bigger price calling, then that's one, or that big price sale, and that's where I'll go in and I'll go to my stuff that's listed oldest or the longest listed, and I'll go in and I'll start clicking every single one of those view counters. And if it has like 5 views or more, it'll come down and I'll reprice it by a little bit more. Because if it already has 5 views over like 10 months, it's enough. But if I go in and I click it and the view counter for something that's been listed for 10 months has 1 view, it just comes down. And if it's like $15 or less, I just permanently take it down. If it's, that's a little executive decisions. I decide when I'm doing that. But if it's more than that, then I will go. If it's like a $40 book, I'll go into Terapeak. And I will go into the most recent year. And if I can't find anything that's sold within the most recent year, I'll go into 2 years. And if there's 2 that I've sold in 2 years and they're for $12, it comes down permanently. Because some things you just end up with because you just bought a lot or something or whatever. But this is a remote control I got from the guy that gave me a bunch of other stuff and routers and stuff like that. So I have to go into this box. This is stuff that has either been found in the trash or non-media stuff that just needed listed. Like this right here, this tachometer. I should be able to get $200 for this tachometer found in the trash. It's a Stuart Warner D9997J. Never been used. Clean. Found in the trash. So if I'm going through dumpsters here and there and trash here and there, if I end up with stuff that's good, for sure. All right, 220. Yep, this is it. $48 for this remote, for a Sony remote. Got for free. Same thing with this set of Datsun. Everything's alright when I see you smile. C22 tea leaf. So this is one of those weird ones, if I remember right. So I looked it up. They do sell like a couple of them throughout, on Terapeak. And I opened it up and it only has 1 CD, but only a few have sold on Terapeak. And total, maybe they're like $30 or whatever. How much does this one sell for? 13. Maybe they're like $30 or something. But it's not really commonly known. Like, it didn't really show up a whole lot. So for me to pay 10 cents, 50 cents, however much I paid for it, there's going to be somebody out there who's going to want just that one, because there's not just the one. It's even missing a disc because of the scarcity of it. They're like, I prefer to have this with the one, or maybe they have the other disc, or whichever. But it's missing a disc. Still sold. Oh, it's missing a disc. Nobody will sell it. Throw it away. Burn it. Throw it in the bonfire. No, man. Give it a chance. When I see you smile. All right. Tea leaf green. Some San Francisco. When I see you smile. Deal with that one later. All right, get another pair of sunglasses. Ray-Ban. Uh, 3321. No, these are Daddy-O's. These are like $200. Maybe when I see you smile. These are still Italy frames. These Ray-Bans. Hold on. Isn't this like the, you have like that little poofy kind of mushroom type hairdo that's like goes down this way and kind of flat on this side? Isn't this like the Karen sunglasses? I'll be loving you. Oh, New Kids on the Block. Yeah, I'll put one on that everybody can sing. Everybody should know. Give me your hand, darling. Do you understand? So there's a couple of these already that, as for a video, I'm not going to sit here and spend a whole bunch of time trying to find that one CD to have to sit here and edit out 10 minutes of me looking for it. Get this book. Got a couple more. I haven't sold one of these in a while. 3 Investigators. That's what that one's going to look like here. It's typically going to have this this banner up top. If it's paperback, it's going to have like a little keyhole design, like an old school keyhole in a old antique house. You'll have that, but if you're looking at hardcovers and you see this, and if you see the Alfred Hitchcock, what have you, definitely look at them. Most of them are good. Some of them can be $600, $700, $800. This one is not one of those, but it's still $70 going international. I've had them for a while. I still have like 4 or 5 of the other ones left. Actually, I sent that one channel I watch, Finding Mulder. He's a Fallout 4 builder, and if you're into Fallout 4 by any means at all, that guy's imagination is beyond words. And so actually there was another guy who goes on his channel. His name is Great Grandpa Gamer, and he does Fallout 4 builds. And so he posted something. I was like, oh, that kind of reminds me of it's like a droopy gumball Fu Manchu or whatever. But and then watching another build that those two did a collab together. I want to say it was those two. The way and how it kind of looked, the colors and the feel and stuff kind of made it feel like, to me, what came to mind was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And Great Grandpa Gamer took that comment and is now going to town with it. He's like, I got you. And he's building a Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed Fallout 4 build. And that's why they call me MediaMan. They're like, you always come up with some weird shit. Listen to different types of music. Watch different... I mean, I don't watch a lot of the classic pop stuff for... I mean, I watch some shows, but not either way. But $70. Darling. In excess. D15. In excess. Live, baby. Live at Wembley. In excess. Live at Wembley. 16. Stalker. There's Stalker. I was watching a clip of Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell. And Jimmy Fallon is singing Small Town Boy by Journey. And he's like, so where are you from? Oh, small town, oh yeah. Live in a small town. Where's she from? Why are you going there? And then he sings a line. You know, it's one of those stupid little goofy Jimmy Fallon SNL type things. Petra. Who doesn't like Hooters? So I've said it before. So this is done by the band called Warrant. Janie Lane. I grew up the road from Janie Lane in Brimfield. So there's Brimfield Water Tower, which I lived in front of. That's Duffield. If you go down Arcadia to the next intersection, which is Cherrywood, a couple houses on the right-hand side past that Cherrywood and Arcadia intersection is where Janie Lane and his sister may still live there. But if you kind of look him up and you look at me, you're like, oh, you guys kind of look the same. That's my claim to fame right there. Petra. So the guy on the drums is Janie Lane. Petra should be in this. Should be in this one here. If not, it's still on the other stack. Here we go. All these Petras. Wake Up Call and Best Of. Wake Up Call. Petrified. All right, these two. 19. Breaking Benjamin. This one sold last night. So this one sold last night. I told my wife, like, all right, say bye-bye, Breaking Benjamin. She goes, bye-bye, Breaking Benjamin. Something like that. But this one kind of surprised me, right? So I scanned it. I saw that it had some value. I listened to it quite a few times. This is the deluxe edition. So the last tracks of the second CD are like more rarities and lives and stuff like that. So you'd have to refer to a lot of the scrapping videos on. I don't tag which songs and bands I play on the CDs, but this one, $75. Get over her, man. That's how. Or him. Maybe he's talking about his dog. I don't know. Or his car. 1982 Corvette Special. D22, Passion of the Christ. Carry On, Wayward Son. Go talk to Kansas about that. $9. C42. Chuck Wagon Gain. It is sealed. Found the shiny. Found the disc with the shiny. Chuck Wagon Gain. $20. This Days of Noah book. 16. So that book does not have a barcode. It's a religious base. It's one I probably... Books I can say that are like... You're going to see a lot of common titles and then you're going to see a lot of common theme. That's one that is not really... It is kind of a common theme, but it's well worth it. I may have got, paid 30 cents for that one or something. But even if I paid $1, I'd still pick it up because it'll sell for 15, 16, 20 bucks. All right, then the last one here. Evilenko, whatever it is. Oh. Ivalenko, 15. So let me do a... So there's a couple I have to find a little later. Still 31. It's 902. For those, a couple internationals in there, a couple frames. The two I have to find. Who's this? John Cicada? Michael Bolton. So that's going to wrap that one up. So if you like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned, the dumpy thing is going up, comment down below, subscribe, share, those are all free. They help me, help you, so we can help other people and learn about selling physical media on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.